Tired of booking a studio on Expedia only to end up in a standard hotel room with a bed and a bathroom? No kitchenette, no separate living space, just a cramped box. Yeah, I've been there too. It's frustrating. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to happen again. In this guide, I'm going to show you the exact steps to find and book a legitimate studio suite every single time. I'll walk you through everything from the initial search page to using the right filters, and finally identifying the real studio rooms in the listings. By the end, you'll be able to skip the guesswork and book with total confidence. Alright, let's start. First things first, open up a new tab and go to Expedia.com. Straightforward enough. Once you're on the home page, you'll see a few options at the top. Click on Stays. That's the tab for hotels and vacation rentals. You want to make sure you're in the right section before you start typing anything. Now this is where you plug in your details. Enter your destination city or area. Then pick your travel dates, check in and check out. And don't forget to set the number of guests, including kids if you have any. This is important because room availability and prices change based on how many people are traveling. Take a moment to double-check everything here. When you're ready, go ahead and click the blue search button. Give it a second. It'll load a list of properties for you. Now here's where the magic happens. Once the results pop up, look for the filters. Usually there's a button or a panel on the left side that says Filters or All Filters. Click on that. You want to narrow things down. You can filter by your budget, star rating, or even specific amenities. But here's the trick. Don't rely on a single studio filter if it exists, because sometimes it's hidden or not perfectly accurate. Instead, you want to look for property types like apartment or serviced apartment, since those are much more likely to have actual studio rooms with kitchenettes and separate living areas. You can also filter by entire home or apartment if you want total privacy. Play around with these options to shrink the list down. Once you've got a smaller selection, pick a property that looks promising. Click on its name or image to open the full listing page. Now pay attention to this part. This is the make or break step. Scroll down on the property page until you see the section that says Room Types or Available Rooms. It's usually below the photos and map. Look carefully through each option. You're searching for the words studio or studio suite. Sometimes it will say standard studio or studio apartment. The key distinction is that a true studio usually includes a kitchenette, a separate seating area, and sometimes even a sofa bed. A standard hotel room won't have those. Check the room details and photos to be sure. If it looks like a regular hotel room with just a bed and a desk, that's not a studio. Move on. When you find the right one, select that studio room option. Then click Book or Reserve, and follow the prompts to enter your payment and guest details. Easy as that. The whole point of this is to save you time and frustration. Instead of scrolling through endless listings and crossing your fingers, you now have a repeatable system, real studio suites every single time. And hey, this is exactly the kind of practical, step-by-step guidance you can expect from guides created on double-tested, clear, and built to solve a real problem. So next time you're planning a trip, you'll know exactly how to find the right space for your needs. Thanks for watching and happy booking.